Live. Right. Hello everybody, Mike Space 8 here, and today I am going to start off by turning down the... Well, no, it's going to take a while to load up again, so you know what? I'm going to deal with the music. I mean, I feel like it's a bit loud, but hopefully it's fine for you guys. Anywho, yeah, as you can see here, I am playing in a game that's called Airships, Conquer the Skies. So, to sum up what this game is, well, it's the title. Tanks, forts, and airships. So, yeah. That's a very basic summary of how this game goes. To get into a bit more detail, it's a steampunk-themed strategy game, I guess RTS, whatever kind of strategy game it is. But yeah, well, since it keeps on, well, it's based on time and not turns, it would be an RTS. Yeah, it's something that sometimes confuses me. Anywho, as you can hear, it has some pretty decent music, and I'm currently playing on the max size map. And I'm hopefully going to be doing a series which you guys will enjoy. So, yeah. What we got here is our cities, all spread out about the place. They all have different symbols. We've got microsity right here, which I can't tell. Looks like we got pyramids, maybe some tall skyscrapers. This is it. We got to our north. We got Fructopolis. Looks like it has a great big wall. UNESCO, which appears to have a big city. Yeah. Anywho, so I just started up this game and loaded up this map, which actually took longer than I would have expected for a game of this kind of graphics and style. But yeah. Anywho, currently got our city selected, and first I want to see what kind of defenses and ships do we got. So right here, I can see what we have here. This is an airship in the classic sense, well, the typical sense. It's like, well, it's a Zeppelin. It's got a whole bunch of suspendium tanks. Oh yeah, suspendium's the main element of this game that allows stuff to float in the first place. So that's pretty cool. And looks like it's a carrier Zeppelin, which carries many Zeppelins on it. Just, yeah, air hussars right there, which are basically just mini blimps, or Zeppelins, not sure which, but they have a little propeller on there, and a tank on top, and the guy rides in the middle, and aims up a tiny rifle. Yeah, they're pretty interesting, but I'm not too sure how effective this thing will be. And, well, if we look on the outside, where can I see? Oh, that's not reserve, that's not what we wanted. What I want to see is, like, outside view. But, well, it looks like it has stone walls as armor for whatever reason. Interesting. And, anywho, what do we got back here? Well, you have, looks like some decent defenses. Got this thing right here, which has a ventral turrets, and a couple of rifles, some ammo, and guards, and a fire point to put out fires. And then we got this thing here, which has a couple cannons, and some flak. So that looks pretty decent, if you ask me. I think I'm gonna place. I'm just gonna move these around real quick. Oh, by the way, you can shoot through land for some reason, so it doesn't matter where you place something, as long as it has weapons, it'll be able to shoot. So yeah, I'm gonna place this thing back here because it has more weaker, well, weapons. I mean, this is a pretty decent cannon, but also, you want, well, flak is probably something to keep more in the front. Well, actually, maybe I should move it more towards the back, since the rifles are gonna need a bit of a handicap to be closer. So you like hit, etc., etc. Yeah, I just wanted to see what we had here. Just take a few minutes to look at that and do that. So yeah, that's that. I guess now I should probably get into the interesting part of this game, which is the designing and building of ships. So, if we go to build, you can see that there's actually some a few ships that already come with the game, and some of them are decent, but you know, they have weird names like the HMS Acrid Stench. Who the heck wants a ship named the Acrid Stench? Let's be real here. And it looks like it's just got spinning and propeller hole. Yeah, pretty typical ship design. And it's got a ram there. Interesting. And some grenades right there and there. Huh. That's pretty neat. Well, I'm not too sure it needs a large ammo store. Yeah. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of different ships around here, as you can see. Yeah. Anywho, I should probably get into the. Oh yeah, you can build the stuff that comes with the game, or you can make your own wonderful ships, whatever English. Yeah. Anywho, that's what I'm gonna do today. Make a ship. So to start, well, I'm actually not sure. What do I want as a nice starter ship? Well, you see,
but she's sleeping under the tree, and then I'm like, oh.
I think I'm gonna start off with a. Well, I kind of want to go for a basic design that can be universally done for all of our possible ships that we may or may not build. So, yeah, I'm just gonna start off with a bridge and oh no, I didn't want to remove the bridge. What I do want to do is yeah, just start off with a bridge and a quarters, so we can get a little bit of, you know. Oh, we're gonna need a bridge. Or, well, I could go with cockpit, actually. Yeah, well, it depends on how big I'm gonna make this. I mean, bridge and cockpit do the same thing, which is basically allow you to give commands. But the bridge allows you to do them faster. Anywho, yeah, you know what, I shouldn't start off with that. I should start off with maybe the weapons. Although I do kind of want to build it around the crew quarters, because I feel like that would be an interesting way to do things. So, we'll get quarters, bridge, and sickbay. And then, you know what I could do? I could do a couple berths. Those on different levels, and then I'll be able to place a crow's nest on top of here, and that will allow me to have well, that'll allow the crew to go through up and down, and well, 18 through 8 air sailors might be pretty decent. I don't know where I'm gonna go with this, so yeah, I feel like I want to do that as a basic cockpit design starting here. So, I don't know. So, yeah, I just want to try to design ships that look like they would be from the same general country. So, I mean, a design like this seems pretty universal. So, I'll do the MSS cockpit. That's all it is. It's just the cockpit. It's got the crew quarters, a sick bay, bridge, crow's nest. That's it. Okay, so I will then save the design, and yeah, I guess well, do I want to separate all the standard ships into a separate folder? Well, I want to separate my ships from it so I don't get confused. So I'll just do, created ships for the folder. That's pretty interesting how this game allows you to do something like this. Here. I'll cancel actually, and then go back to save design so I can open folder. No, can I please keep the name? Open design. Move. No. No, hang on. How do I just... Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna... No, wait, hang on. I'm getting confused now, sorry.
Although I am trying to, right now I am trying to help him.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find his
cockpit. That's not how you spell cockpit. It's spelled like that. There we go, save. And there you go. We now have a basic cockpit designed. Probably took much longer to make this than it should have, but whatever. Next, I will, I just realized the problem. If I do this cockpit design like this, I won't be able to put dorsal turrets on. And as you can see, it requires all the sides and the top to be clear, and well, can't exactly do this because then the crow's nest and the turret will conflict with each other for some stupid reason. So yeah, I guess I could probably do a pretty basic design of, let's see here, well, see,
Look.
I could do a few cannons.
I got
How many cannons do I want, though? I'm not sure. You know, I could technically do them up here, but cannons have a tendency to explode, right? Explosion damage. Yeah, but if they explode, they won't really do much damage to the crew quarters, so I wouldn't be too concerned about that. Yeah.
Yup. Basically.
You can also do a flak cannon. Just, you know, to have it in case I want to attack stuff above me. I mean, it's not... I guess it's 3 cannons and a flak seems alright, but... No, you know what? Oh, I don't want to move the bridge. What I do want to do, though, is move these cannons. And, actually... You know what I'll do? I'll move them like that. And, put a flak cannon on top. There we go. Yeah. The weapons will be all along the front there. Seems like a pretty decent idea to me, so I'll do it. And then I shall proceed to... Well, hang on. How do deck guns look compared to normal cannons? Damage... where does it say damage? Piercing damage of 30, okay. How's it compared to a standard cannon? Piercing damage... Oh, that gun's actually worse.
Well, is that from big to small?
I don't know. I said a thing.
Then, yeah, definitely.
I don't know. Anywho, yeah, I was just curious about that. So maybe I could do a deck gun up there, and you know what? I kind of want to do that, actually. Just place a deck gun right there. And, well... I want to do all the weapons below the, well, in separate of the crew quarters. So I'll just do that. And then I'll place a deck gun right there. And, well, block them off with fire doors, because this about here is where I'm gonna put my ammo stores. And, well, don't want fire spreading from the ammo to the other stuff, so yeah. I'll do that, and then... Next, I shall... I'm not sure what I'll do, actually. Well, maybe I don't need the deck gun, but I kind of like how it is, just where it is. It's the way you go from here, from the weapons to here, to up here. I don't know. Not sure. I mean, maybe I could move that to the front. That was also the wrong thing. Oops, what am I opening right now? What do I prefer? I'm not sure. Deck gun like that. Or like that. I think like that. Just for compact space and stuff. Yeah, I feel like that's a good thing to do, maybe, possibly. Not entirely sure. So I'll go with it. And, then... resources. I could do a bit of a repair bay down here. Just to have a little bit of a repair.
On this game.
More survivability. Long term. So I'll do that. And then, structural. And fire door. Seal that off. And I guess I could do a few doors right here and here. And actually, you know what? seems like my design here of a quarters and a couple berths is actually actually perfect for you. I mean, I got 18 and the recommended is 19, so I'm actually a little undercrewed when you really think about it. So, huh. Yeah, that's just an interesting observation I had. So yeah, looks like a decent ship, and so far. But you see, the problem is, as of right now, I don't quite have a source of lift or propulsion, so I'm gonna have to solve that. So yeah, I'm gonna put a 5-point right here, and what else could I do? What could I put in here to fill that space? I'm not sure. Next, anywho, I'll do a coal store. Actually, maybe put that back here. Well, how much coal do I need? And how much coal do these have? 12 for a small coal store, as compared to 50 for a standard size. Now, you know what I could do? I could technically do a 5-point up there, and a coal store down there, and yeah, that would actually allow easy access from the 5-point to the coal, which is pretty good considering coal has a high tendency to set on fire when you know, damaged. So yeah, I guess that means I should probably convert these to fire doors. So, yeah, just to secure it. And next, for my next trick, we'll see, is a normal suspendium English suspendium chamber enough for what I want. Surface ceiling of 89 meters, so not too bad. Although, I kinda want to upgrade the armor from wooden to steel. That'll make it way more expensive and actually, bring our surface ceiling down immensely with a single suspendium chamber. So what if I did a large suspendium chamber? How do these two compare? 2,000 lift and 5,000 lift. So in terms of space, it would probably be best to just go with the large suspendium chamber. Although, I'm not sure, man. Really not sure. Not entirely convinced. Now, what if I did that and that? Large and a small suspendium. And then did steel armor. I'd bring my service ceiling to 54 meters, which is probably pretty good, actually, considering this is a, this isn't exactly meant to be a high altitude thing, so I mean, I could go with wooden armor and then I'd have a service ceiling of 130 meters, but you know what? I don't think we really need high surface ceiling for this stuff, so I'll go with this. I also, I won't rename it quite yet. But yeah, so small and regular suspendium chamber. It's pretty good, man. And for my final trick, I'm going to add, well, at the very least, my second to final trick. I'll go with propulsion, and I'll compare all the different types of speed. So if I could do an engine pod, which would give us 19 speed. Also bring our stuff down. I could just go with the regular propeller, and I mean, not too opposed to that. 13 speed and 46 surface ceiling doesn't seem too bad. But what if I did a sail even? How would a sail do? It would make us have a lower surface ceiling and slower speed, so I'm not entirely convinced that would be very great. What about a large propeller? That would make us Via Gonzalez with 24 speed and 40 meters surface ceiling, but I'm not sure. How do we, does a regular propeller, 46, 13, and engine pod, 43, 19, well, I don't need it. this to be particularly fast. But what I do want it to be is not too expensive. So yeah, I think this looks like a pretty good ship. So what do we got here? Well, I got all the basics. Got your command and crew quarters. Got some lift. Got a propeller. Some fuel and ammo. A fire point. Machine ship. A few weapons. And yeah. I think it's probably maybe a little expensive for what it is. I'm just curious though. How would it compare if I did wooden and steel armor? Oh, wooden would make it a few hundred cheaper and give us a decent service ceiling, but actually, how much would that do for speed too? Well, makes us a little bit faster, but I feel like the increased protection. Like, look at the difference in protection between wooden armor and steel armor. Yeah, man, that's pretty great, and I feel like it's worth the extra expense and weight. So yeah, this is our new ship. This is not going to be it's the MSS cockpit. No, I was just doing that because that was the previous. This is the module. Anyway, MSS. Generic. Yeah, the MSS generic, maybe. Because I feel like it's a pretty generic ship, you know? It's not really it's just a generic airship with a few weapons and things. So that should be probably an appropriate title. Although, now you look at it, you have way fewer air sailors than would be recommended. So MSS generic and save. So yeah, MSS being microsity. Well, maybe MAS actually for microsity airship. And okay, and save. Well, oh, that's not what I wanted.
But the pillars
the MAS, microsity airship, generic. Well, so yeah, we'll resave that, and then delete this old design, the MSS, and we'll rename the cockpit as the M. Ah, come on! Why can't you use arrow keys to go through the text box? Yeah, that's our naming convention, whatever you want to call it. The MAS. Okay. So that should be good. MAS generic. The only possible issue is going to be the lack of required crew, which could be pretty easily solved by, well, I'd say removing maybe a few of these. Hang on, can I remove fire door, please? Thank you. And take out a couple of these around the place, and then replace them with berths. Just place a few berths here and there. Where could I do another one? Well, you know what? I just had an idea. Instead of doing the berths right there, where I was doing them, how about I move the repair bay up there, and then put a few berths right here underneath the ammo store. It's a convenient space, and yeah, I feel like that's good. So now let's resave as the MAS generic. Yes, overwrite, and here we go, the MAS generic. Finally designed after 25 minutes of design. So yeah, I feel like that's pretty good. It's a little more expensive than what we got. Oh, actually, hang on. Just realized I almost neglected one of the most important things. Supply and demand. So we're gonna have to do that. Place a couple supply hatches back there. And save design. Again, yes, overwrite indeed. And there we go. Now we're actually able to get supply into this ship. And I feel like that's pretty good. Is there anything I'm missing? I don't think so. Got all this bigger necessities, along with a few extras. So let's leave. And let's build ship. I'm just gonna rename the MAS cockpit. Well, MSS cockpit to the MAS cockpit. And there you go. And you know what, actually? I'm going to redesign the cockpit. Hang on, created ships. Well, no, actually, you know what?
Yeah.
That has all the basics I feel a cockpit should have. I mean, maybe I could add a repair bay, but that'd be too much, so yeah. Anywho, it's time to not build the MAS generic yet, because I need to get myself some money so I can actually afford to build it. So let's wait a little bit longer, and that should be good. So build ship, MAS generic. Yes, I want it to be named that. MAS gangrene. Who the heck wants to name their ship the gangrene? So yeah, that seems pretty good. And we have a medium shipyard. Huh, that's pretty good. It's not too common that you start off with a medium. I guess it's somewhat common, not too common. Depends on what you think. I don't know. And we just had a couple of attacks, and yeah, people are attacking each other. Lightjar must have some pretty decent defense if they manage to repel multiple attacks within a short time span of each other. So yeah. And I was just speeding up time a little bit there so I could get another one of these generics. So let's build it again. And speed up time, and it appears that Skolton is, so far, Skolton and, what are these guys? Noh or Ukbar? I don't know. Gna. Okay, so Gna and Skolton are the two largest factions, which isn't saying all that much, so yeah. And Ringfast, it looks like. So yeah. Anyway, we now have a pretty decent, fleet built up of 3 ships, so what I'm gonna do is... Well, actually, you know what? Hang on. Let's not invade, can I cancel invasion? Huge Stone Guardian has suddenly appeared. Move back to Macrosity, please. Okay. What I want to do is send a spy to Fructopolis and Ionesco. Hang on, okay, you can't control speed with the number keys. So yeah, let's see, what kind of competition do we got here? Looks like we got the 2 boarding vessels right here, possibly. I mean, it might just be a rifle, but I doubt it. It's probably some boarders. Yeah. Judging by how the, supply hatches in the front. That's typically how boarding ships are designed. And back here we got a couple of these things that I have. And this thing, which appears to be to have a few cannons and a triplane. Oh, and a flak cannon too. And how about Fructopolis? View City. These guys got a cannon thing up there and a walker down here. So cool, I guess. And as for defenses, they're alright. I feel like our safest bet is probably to attack Fructopolis. So let's go for it. I'm actually, you know what? Cancel. I want to make one more of the generics just before we go ahead and get into the attacking part of this game, because I want to be a bit more comfortable. So, also, it would appear that these guys have Gatling guns, so that's cool, I guess. Okay, now I want to attack Fructopolis, so let's go ahead and attack. Alright, what do they have now? tiny tank with a couple cannons.
Yes.
Right, that's pretty cool. So what I'm gonna do is move this
Whole scene.
Hussar Bay thingamabobber back here because, well, we probably don't want the suspendian things getting shot out immediately, so yeah, that's probably a wise idea. And then let's also move the generics back just a little bit. And yeah, well, something like, well, how do I want to place them really? Well, yeah, something like this should be pretty good, so yeah. Yeah, also, this is the attack phase, or the planning phase, where you set up attack, same difference. And where you get to choose where you want to put your units, and yeah, you can make different strategies of how you want to place them. So yeah, anywho, I guess let's start. We immediately pause the game, and well, how much ammo do these have? And how fast do they really go through? Yeah, I'm gonna keep on going as is. I might wanna set these guys to aimed fire. Oh yeah. This is how you give commands to ships, right here. And I'm gonna let these guys target. You know what, actually, what I wanna do? I want to say you, what's F? Actually, crap, what was that? Focus on firefighting, focus on, it's not quite what I wanted to do, but, okay. What I wanted to do was a how do you move? Yeah, makes sense, I guess. Flip with F, and I want them to focus on killing these guys. So, what's happened so power ships looking in terms of damage? Not too bad. Yeah, looking pretty undamaged, so that's nice. Also, I'm gonna want to move this thing back to here a little bit, maybe. Just so we don't have this guy crashing down on us. Also looks like he's moved out our firing arc, so let's go over here a little bit. And yeah, now we got two guys on him, so that's pretty cool. Probably gonna get taken down pretty soon. Come on, come on. Go down, maybe, possibly, if you don't mind. Oh, hang on. What was that, guys? I don't like why you just went down a ton. Finally got these two guys. That's nice. Gonna ship around. And yeah. So what happened here is these guys are taking a few hits. Well, not too many. I'm actually pretty decent for this battle. And looks like they're doing a nice amount of damage to those guys. And also, we got what looks to be flying suspendium boomalopes. And what are we facing here? Looks like we've taken out one of their cannons. Actually, no, those aren't cannons. Those are Gatling guns. Ah, that makes sense considering this place has Gatling guns. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And they're doing. What are they doing, actually? I mean, at this range, 90% of the shots are missing, just to be expected. Yeah, however, quite a few of our shots are actually missing too, but some of ours are at the same time hitting. Looks like we've just taken out not one, but two of their Gatling guns. Are they out of ammo? Oh, no. No, this is a cannon right here, actually. So they have both cannons and Gatling guns. Okay, I'm just gonna speed up the game here because it's just gonna take a while. So yeah, we're sending them. Oh, something just went boom. Probably some of that flak. And yeah, so good. Looks like we're just really hammering this one building, which may be about to. I have a feeling it's probably about to go, considering their ammo rack is right here. Very exposed. You know, what's going on? You know, I feel like we could probably afford to move our... Oh, well, this is bad. It would seem that our ships have actually run out of ammo. Huh. That's an issue. Okay then, well, looks like we're gonna have to flee. But you know what? It's actually pretty good because... well, we're gonna just re-invade because we should... They won't have had time to repair. However, that if I am correct, this should allow us to now have ammo again, right? Just oh yeah, that's a bit of a douchebaggy move. Just leave and immediately come back. But yeah, now they've surrendered, which is pretty good. So what we can choose between gentle takeover, he's say mostly attack, brutal takeover. He's probably off with like the meat cake and pillaging. So I think we'll probably go with the gentle takeover because we're not in a rush to get them back. But yeah, there we go. So we just had crap. Some guys, looks like these guys were about to. Oh, hang on. No, a whole bunch of people are about to attack us, and actually, ooh, this is annoying. They got here before we had a chance to even start. Yeah, it's definitely more than a little annoying. So what we'll do is flee, I guess, and then immediately retake it. So what do we got here? Air hussars, which I'm just gonna move to the middle-ish, so that we are actually able to reach the battlefield in a timely manner. Oh, hang on, can I move this right here, maybe? Yeah. Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna move these guys as high up as possible so we can maximize our chances of hitting these guys, which is not very much. And here we go. Yeah, I'll do that. Start the battle and immediately set them all to aimed fire, just so we can preserve ammo, because as we've seen, that is an issue. What do these guys have for weapons? Oh wow, looks like these guys have bombs! Did somebody say bombs? And here, let's flip them so we can actually attack them. Yeah. And we'll move this guy back. We'll also move this guy back and flip. We'll move this guy over to here. And we should be able to fight them pretty easily, hopefully. Looks like we gotta flip this guy again so we can actually hit some of them. And we'll turn again, maybe? Oh, hang on. They have a third ship, it looks like. This tiny thing right here. Alright, I guess. Well, we probably shouldn't be attacking our fugitive. Ooh, well, that's bad. We just took out our air hussar thing. Yeah, it's not very good. Now is it? Oh, yep, they've taken out all of our suspendium on 2 ships, which is very bad. I have a feeling we probably gotta flee. And we just lost 2 of our generics. Ooh, and the divider. I don't really care about the divider parts. I mean, that thing's alright, but not too great. So yeah, that's a problem. What happened today is we've designed the generic, which is a pretty decent ship, as we can see here. Looks in need of repairs, so we'll do that. And we've managed to take over a city and almost immediately lose it for some reason. So yeah, our main problem here is probably the fact that our firing works are crap, and our service ceiling is crap, so we can't exactly fly up to the enemies and shoot them in the face. And we also, yeah, I mean, the gear's pretty good, except for the fact that I can't shoot stuff that's high up, basically. So that's probably something I'm gonna try to design a solution for in the next episode or something like that. So yeah. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed seeing me design the generic and testing it out on the battlefield, maybe tap that like button and give me feedback on how I can improve it in the future. Or if you didn't really like the generic or anything I really did here, tap the dislike button and, well, maybe tell me how I can change it and make it a little bit better. And to end this episode off, I'm I'm gonna do a quick invasion for this place, and it looks like they don't really have any dangerous weapons on the front, so we could easily move up and get a little bit closer, so we'll let more of our shots hit. Hang on, is this gonna... yes, this thing decided to scrape along the ground, which is just wonderful. Let's try to fix that maybe, and let's also move these a little bit higher and more forward, and same for this one. And well, looks like we managed to take out all their weapons already. Raise all the forward-facing ones, so that's pretty nice, I guess. Also, this cannon it exists, but it has no access to the rest of the building, so obviously it's unable to do any damage, which is pretty great. And oh, there goes the ammo store. Blammo! And now this thing just destroyed, self-destructed, which is pretty nice. And victory. There we go. Managed to retake Fructopolis again. So that's pretty nice, if I do say so myself. And yeah. Also, well, actually, you know what? I want to see what these stone guardians are real quick. And if I can... Oh, good lord, that thing is massive! Okay, maybe not. Okay, yeah. Just goodbye. Goodbye. yeah, you guys see the size of that thing? Man, definitely not gonna be able to do too much against that. Anywho, yeah, I'll end it here. So, see you guys another day in another episode of another game. Bye-bye! So...